Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Utah Utes and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with the Utah head coach before the game. Obviously, it's every team's plan to run the ball each and every game. But today, he challenged his offensive line to help his running back get the record. They know that he's been so productive in his career, and today he has an opportunity to get the rushing touchdown record. So in the red zone, I will be shocked if they don't get this guy the ball. They all want him to receive the rock because he has meant so much to this team and to this program. Expect that to be a big focal point of the running game today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. At some point, the media needs to recognize this is a team on a hot streak. They've put together a nice record, winning 3 straight, now knocking on the door of the top 25.
Yeah, and I think, Reese, the media also realizes what happened early in the season, and they took a few lumps, and they were kind of figuring out who they are. But I feel like the last 3 weeks, Jesse, they're playing as well as anybody in the country, and they know what their identity is.
I agree. I think in college football, year in, year out, teams get better and teams get worse. This is the former. They all of a sudden are starting to realize and figure out what gives them the best chance to win week in, week out. Guys are playing at a very high level. I don't see that stopping today.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, it's Craig. They're all over him. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Payne.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. The give. There he goes. He's at the all the way. Touchdown, TCU. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Left side is Parker. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Here's a give to Parker.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Snap from the gun on third down. Out wide left, it's Parker. Turning it on! Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
And the Utes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. RPO complete. Got room at the 35. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And that shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for this quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes. Letting him make plays, all of a sudden, he's way down the field, and it looks like a long completion for this QB.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Once you start getting closer to the end zone, you start bringing in more big bodies, right? You're going to run the football more. The field shrinks. I can run different coverages, but really nice job saying, that's fine. You bring in the big bodies. I'm going to toss the ball in the perimeter for a nice positive gain.
Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Extending the play. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And guys, it is so tough to overcome a penalty in this situation. 3rd and long coming up. Straight ahead, it's Parker. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Uh-oh, look out. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback changing the play. The run inside. It's Payne. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Back to throw, it's Craig. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Long way to go on second down. Now on the move.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout call just before the delay of game. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Payne. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. Looking for the marker. Breaks into the open. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision there.
Yeah, and I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for it, especially when you're on the side of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punting the ball. Nah, go for it.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to pass, it's Craig. Looking left. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
The Horned Frogs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Payne. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bray. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run for it. It's Parker. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Going to try to get it himself. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Handoff, Parker running left. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just feeds the running back. He's past the marker. Still running at the 40. Could be an alley. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll run the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah.
They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
Again, it's Wayshawn Parker. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Quick give. It's Payne. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
They have been running ISOs in football since the beginning of time, right? They want to isolate that linebacker. A lot of times they're going to pull a guard. Great job by the defense seeing it, getting downhill, understanding where the ball's coming, going downhill, attacking it, and getting the big tackle for a loss.
Right side, it's Payne. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
On the draw, it's Payne. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And the draw play, you know, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Craig. Hauls it in. At the 45, on its way. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Snags it, and there's running room. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him, and now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Driven back.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Back open in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Really excited to see what Utah is going to do this year. You're so used, David. We were for years seeing Kyle Whittingham strolling the sidelines for Utah. Obviously, he's now off in Ann Arbor, but with Dampier back at quarterback, they've got the pieces. And the Big 12 every year we know is so wide open. If Utah can continue to be physical, they had some big losses, especially along the offensive line. I think this could be a special season in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, and you saw a lot of good moments from Dampier. I mean, this guy can scramble around, can run around, can make things happen. It's the passing game. Can it evolve? Can it grow? They've got weapons, but it all starts with the quarterback.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Takes the easy completion. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a 3-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. And when you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
Wide receiver going in motion. Play action on first down. Moves to his right. Got out of trouble and throws. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And you talk about just being a pain in the butt. This guy, he can just scramble, move, throw it on the run, and his ability to extend the play was the reason for the conversion right there, Palmer.
Yeah, and David, I like the idea that he kept his eyes down in the field, right? With his speed, there's a lot of guys in his position that would have just taken off and tried to go get it with their legs, but he gave the play a chance. He allowed the routes to develop and let everybody work the scramble drill to find a big-time completion.
They want to run this quarterback. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Handoff for Parker. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Utes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
Number 17, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He'll try the left side. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They want to run it left here. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the number 16 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Coming out with it, it's Bray. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Moves the pocket. It's Dampier. Left side is Parker. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Parker. Turning it on. Crosses midfield. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bray.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Snap in the shotgun. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Back to throw, it's Dampier. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. When you face a blitz on 3rd and 1, there's a chance for a big play, but they didn't get rid of the football.
No, and you blitz because you're thinking, I got to stop the run. I got to make sure they don't get 1 yard. And the offense tries to sneak it in there, be a little bit tricky. The defense has none of it and gets a huge stop on 3rd down.
Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. First play of this drive. Grabbed in the middle, it's James. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. He's got the first down. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the... Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. It looked as if they had a chance to tie it, but that goes by the boards as the penalty takes away the touchdown. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Out wide right, it's Parker. At the 40, there he goes. Snags it and he's open. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
They've really got this offense humming. Just a fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. Here's Parker. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! They got the touchdown, but now they want the two to tie this baby up. They'll run with Parker. He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game.
Man, you see a lot of rollouts, a lot of passing for two-point conversions. How about that, man? Just a little hard-nosed, running the football, being more physical for the two-point conversion.
Number 17, set to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Tie ball game as we play in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Payne. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Horned Frogs in the hurry up. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. To the air. It's Craig. Fires to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
On the delay, it's Payne.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Looking for a crease, it's Payne. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Zings it complete to the right. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Horned Frogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. With the draw, it's Payne. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick give. Runs through a tackle. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Craig. Setting up the screen. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for space. It's Payne. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. The Horned Frogs are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
What a great play by the defense. When you talk about this running back, he's got a nose for the end zone. He just finds a way. You've seen that a couple times already early in this game, but defense wasn't having any of it that time.
After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Running back looking for the end zone to the left.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Third down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, TCU! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him.
Number 48, set to kick off.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sets his feet. It's Dampier. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Third and long right here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rushes on. He'll be stopped a couple of yards short. Needed to get it to the 35, but they'll spot it at the 33, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. snaps it, and he has to have it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The defense putting points on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. He'll bring it out. It's Bray. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Sets his feet. It's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. He's got it.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. On the run, it's Bray. Stopped right there.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
They'll move the wide receiver. Rides to the back. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Hits inside, it's Parker. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. Really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Some misdirection with the counter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Sells to fake. Still looking to his right. Hit as he throws. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snaps it, and he has to have it. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They make the stop right at the 10-yard line, but oh, what a turn of momentum with that interception. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory, as we have victory formation coming. Second and long here. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home